question is whether or not The Undertaker has come here tonight to extract Bret Hart's very soul. What a huge man. 6'10", 328 pounds. He wants his title back. And he could get it momentarily, but not before. He's in for a great fight. And here comes the man who's going to give it to him.
And his opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds, here is the World Wrestling Federation Champion, Rex McMahon Howard!
Belt goodbye here tonight.
I'll tell you what, the man love him, hate him. Everybody knows him. He's an international superstar. He's known all over the world.
He's a 5-time WWF champion. There's a lucky youngster in there somewhere. was a pair of Bret Hart sunglasses, autographed.
What excitement, not only for the fans here, but everybody all across the United Kingdom getting to see this on pay-per-view. What excitement to see this live event. Unbelievable.
The WWF Championship up for grabs, and The Undertaker right away stalking Bret the Hitman Hart, and Hitman goes to the midsection. So much for scientific skills. Oh, The Undertaker laying him in on Bret Hart in the kill.
Huge right hand.
Bret Hart cannot compete with this. The Hitman is going to have to do what he does best, but nonetheless, The Undertaker, they're intimidating the official. Bret Hart, comes right off into the hands of The Undertaker.
Look at that.
The Undertaker with an opportunity to extract a pound of flesh in terms of revenge, if you would, for what happened at SummerSlam. And Bret Hart, oh no, look at this. Bret quickly going to the buckle now. Bret Hart exposing that steel ring. And the official is all the way on the outside of the ring. The Undertaker has intimidated the official. Uppercut by The Undertaker. That exposed turnbuckle could have a profound influence in this WWF title matchup. And Bret Hart, man, my goodness, did you hear it? Oh, and Bret Hart with both feet. And the Hitman, Bret Hart, with a headbutt. A right hand, The Undertaker.
You know it's coming. Look, he's working him right back into that turnbuckle.
Indeed. The Hitman, Bret Hart, hammering away on The Undertaker. Tries to get him out. No, reversal. Oh, with that clothesline. What a matchup this is. Into a cover, the first one, and a kick out by Bret Hart. The Undertaker must inflict damage on, oh no, and he won't if Hart can resort to his quickness. Bret Hart has to keep his wits about him. And right away, stepping through, and a kick out by The Undertaker. And a sit-up by the, and a clothesline by Bret Hart. Man. Very resourceful move by Bret Hart. Undertaker setting up and then being knocked right back down with the clothesline. And the Hitman Bret Hart knows all the tricks of the trade. This wily veteran, 5-time WWF champion. And Bret Hart wailing away at this moment on The Undertaker. Football chance, look out, clothesline, Undertaker over, but right up on his feet. Oh, whoa, right around announce table. The Undertaker right on top of us. And watch Bret Hart. He might be coming flying out this way as well. Undertaker stumbling about. Could very well have busted himself open. We have a lot of equipment right here out in front of us. And Bret Hart would feel no pain if The Undertaker was damaged by that maneuver. Or counted out for that matter. Look out! Oh! Oh! And The Undertaker and Bret Hart almost went flying out into this capacity crowd. Undertaker caught Bret Hart in the bear hug and then turned it right into a spine buster. All right. Oh, no. Look at this. Undertaker with Bret Hart. What's he going to do? Ramsey! Oh! Right into that steel post. And the Hitman feeling the effects. You know, Bret Hart's given up about 90 pounds, close to 100 pounds in this matchup. Bret Hart reeling around. Bret Hart trying to find a measure of escape now. Undertaker going right after him. Bret Hart retaliating with a blow to the head now after one to the midsection. They're out on the ramp area. Oh, and a right hand by The Undertaker. Seesaw matchup here. What a matchup. It looks like Hart trying to get away.
He's not trying to run, McMahon. He's not running.
Well, the thing about this is that The Undertaker cannot win the title on a countout. The Undertaker's got to get Bret Hart back to the ring. Oh! Bret slammed on the rampway. The referee's being a little bit lenient here as far as the rules are concerned. Smart. Bret Hart feeling the effects, and Undertaker right back on him. Now The The Undertaker wants to bring Bret back to the ring area, because that's where he can win the WWF title, and that's where Bret's going, whether he likes it or not. And The Undertaker, with good reason, considering what happened to him at SummerSlam, The Undertaker now dominating the matchup.
Undertaker has certainly been in a vile mood in the last several weeks. We saw what happened, the injustice at SummerSlam. We saw his matchup with Shawn Michaels at Ground Zero.
Unbelievable.
The Undertaker assaulting official after official. So The Undertaker has been one tough customer to deal with in the last couple of months.
And I know the Hitman was not looking forward to this title defense. Nonetheless, worthy, ladies and gentlemen, of being part of our pay-per-view broadcast, first time ever. We certainly hope you're enjoying all the action thus far tonight on Sky Box Office, brought to you by the World Wrestling Federation.
And one of the very first things that the Hitman did in this match was expose that steel turnbuckle, but since that time, he's not had a chance to use that to his advantage.
Maybe even forgot about it. And, oh,
Whoa! Man! Big time DDT.
Undertaker's eyes sinking in the back of his head. And Bret Hart can't believe he's hearing this roar of boos.
Look, look, look!
Uh-oh, he can't believe what he's seeing either. Dropping a leg. Bret Hart with The Undertaker now driving the elbow. Bret knows full well that if you're going to defeat The Undertaker, you're going to have to stay on top of him just like this, repeatedly, over and over and over. Get your victory and then get out of Dodge City, so to speak.
Look at this!
And Undertaker feeling the effects of Bret Hart's offense.
Bret Hart should not have allowed The Undertaker to get back up to the man from the dark side's feet. Keep the 6'10" man grounded. Eliminate the leverage advantage if you can.
Now Bret Hart working on the rib area of The Undertaker. And the knee driving right into the ribs of The Undertaker. Bret Hart, oh, come on now.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And now the Hitman risking disqualification. I wouldn't put it past Bret Hart, who's arguing with the referee right now. I wouldn't put it past him to intentionally get himself disqualified.
Well, that'd be a smart move.
It would save his title. Then again, he would certainly have to receive a better reprimand from the WWF if that were the case. Nonetheless, The Undertaker. Reversal. Oh!
Oh, no!
Bret took the steel ring right into the chest. Right in the chest. That may be it.
That steel ring buried into the Bret Hart sternum.
And that could be the turning point of the entire matchup.
Bret's own craftiness comes back to haunt him. Oh, no!
Oh, and a hard punch. I don't think we've ever seen that from The Undertaker. The Undertaker now. Again, working on the chest area of the Hitman Bret Hart. Undertaker in total control, and look at this. All right, let's take another look at it now. And watch.
Bret's head snapping back into a whiplash type effect as well, in addition to that metal bolt going right into the sternum.
That's gonna be like getting shot with a bullet.
Undertaker bending over. The Hitman Bret Hart. Undertaker the aggressor now. Surely the momentum back in Undertaker's favor. Drives the elbow on Bret Hart. Oh, and again. Into a cover, and Bret Hart barely kicks out. Man, barely kicking out.
Bret Hart trying earlier to wrestle with finesse. The Undertaker wrestling with fury.
And now The Undertaker has Hart in a very, very painful hold. Considering a leverage factor of the range The Undertaker has, Bret Hart is in trouble.
That is putting more pressure on that sternum area there, trying to separate it. And you can tell every chance Bret gets, he puts his hands up there. His chest is hurting bad.
Bret Hart has made a lot of people submit in his career.
Oh, look at this. And it we almost saw the changing of the guard, so to speak, and that buckle right there, which is what Bret did. Bret exposed that buckle early on in the match. Perhaps in a bit of desperation, and he has paid dearly for it.
Can you imagine if that cost Bret Hitman Hart the title?
Bret Hart is trying to chop down this big oak tree.
Oh,
But to no avail on that exchange.
I think this capacity crowd is starting to sense the fact that we could see the WWF Championship change hands here tonight. Live from the Birmingham NEC, The Undertaker beginning to dominate. A mixed reaction here for both athletes. Both unquestionably have their fans.
Referee Mike Chioda there asking Bret Hart if he wants to give it up.
Undertaker smashed him down across his own knee there with a backbreaker, and now he's keeping the pressure on.
Into the cover. Two, and Bret Hart easily getting up that left shoulder.
Bret's left shoulder was left unexposed. Undertaker, as fierce as a competitor as he is not nearly as technically pure as Bret Hart. That cover may have indicated and illustrated that.
Bret Hart now into the into the buckle. And again going right back to the knees, working on those pins.
Well, the fans here sense what Bret's doing. This is almost a desperation move from the Hitman. He's trying to soften up the legs of the Undertaker where he can eventually hit that sharpshooter.
And to the buckle for the roll. Elbow body Undertaker. Into yet another cover. Two in. Oh, that was close. That was close. Undertaker trying to get the blood back in the knee area. Bret Hart, as we have seen him before, really working on the knees and the pins, so to speak, of the Undertaker, trying to knock his chops out from under him. And Bret Hart, as far as strategy is concerned, that has been a sound strategy in the past.
Ooh!
Here comes the Undertaker. No.
Undertaker's knee struck the top turnbuckle. And now Bret Hart capitalizes on the wounded leg of the Undertaker. And down goes the man from the dark side.
Oh, look at this now.
That's the setup. That's the patented Bret the Hitman Hart setup for the sharpshooter.
See the game plan unfolding here now. Much like Bret Hart attacked the Undertaker's lower torso at SummerSlam, we're seeing it again here in Birmingham.
And Bret Hart just all over that left leg of the Undertaker. Right back on it. Bret Hart not likely to let up. He is quite the aggressor. We have seen him year after year.
Bret Hart cannot let up. Bret Hart must remain relentless. The Undertaker must remain grounded for Bret Hart to win this match.
Don't worry about these moronic fans, Bret. Do their job. Take care of the Undertaker.
Bret Hart continue to go right back to that leg. Hart trying to catch his breath a moment ago, but had some trouble doing it. You saw him holding his pectoral area. Still smarting from that ring. It was squarely into his chest area. And now the Undertaker trying to get back to his base, can't do it.
That move right there can take your hip completely out of joint. I know, I've felt it.
Down with the elbow now.
Bret Hart singular in his focus of working on the leg. In this particular case, the left leg of the Undertaker.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I know from experience once again what's going through the mind of the Undertaker right now. You realize it when you're in the ring with the Hitman and he starts working on your leg. It sends a sense of finality through you. You know the end is coming.
I don't know about that. I don't know that the Undertaker can sense that. He can certainly feel the pain, however, that Bret Hart is inflicting. I think so, too, can this capacity crowd. Oh, no. Oh, no.
You know what's coming here, too. That figure four.
The Undertaker with his foot there. Oh, and a rake in the face. And Bret the Hitman Hart now. Unfortunately for the Undertaker. You might really watch it.
Here it comes.
Oh!
That's a solid steel ring post.
Oh, no.
And this is a figure four leg lock.
And no, Bret!
He got him! He got him!
experience it. Finally, the official gets Bret Hart to release that hold.
Well, that was good officiating as far as the Undertaker's concerned, because the other option the referee had was to disqualify the champion.
But still, you had 8 to 10 seconds of the most intense pressure and pain that The Undertaker could bear.
And again, Bret Hart going right back to that same leg. Now over to the other one.
You're an Undertaker fan, you want the match to continue.
Do you?
At least I think you do.
Not unless the Undertaker gets back to his vertical base. The Undertaker, with no offense whatsoever, thrown on the canvas.
If you're an Undertaker fan, you'd at least like to see The Undertaker be able to walk out of the ring.
And the Hitman Bret Hart, give him credit. Figure 4 coming up, perhaps.
Another figure 4.
Bret Hart using the sharpshooter, now the figure 4. One of the most excruciating submission maneuvers in all of the WWF, the figure 4 leg lock.
And you can see it perfectly right there. Bret the Hitman Hart using The Undertaker's own leg to put pressure against The Undertaker's own knee. It's a killer.
Bret the Hitman Hart, who had all kind of problems earlier on.
Look at this. Now he's rubbing it in their faces.
Bret Hart, if you remember at WrestleMania, caused Steve Austin to pass out. Consequently, Bret wins the match at WrestleMania with a submission move, the sharpshooter, but now he's kind of crossing the Undertaker up by using the figure 4.
And again, so much damage was done to the Undertaker's leg and knee area prior to this hold. All of that exacerbating the pressure. The Undertaker trying to reach, I believe, for the rope.
It is said that the figure 4 puts pressure on 7 different parts of the legs. 7 different pressure points.
And listen to this capacity crowd.
It's been said he draws strength from the creatures of the night. He's trying to turn the Hitman.
That is a counter to the figure 4.
Oh, he turned it. He got it.
The pressure is on Bret Hart's legs. Bret Hart could submit here. The WWF title's on the line, and the champion is in trouble.
Oh, he just got it. He just got the water rope. And the official trying to untangle the 2 combatants here, competing for the World Wrestling Federation title.
The Undertaker's able to stand up. I'm going to be in shock. He did it.
Well, not quite all the way yet.
Oh.
There he is.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievably high threshold of pain for the Undertaker. And now the Undertaker starting to build some momentum here.
Undertaker with a headbutt on Bret Hart. Undertaker with Bret. Let's see what he's going to do with him now. The pace has slowed considerably as a result of both men now in trouble as far as maneuverability is concerned.
One would have thought going in that the more deliberate pace would be in favor of the Undertaker. And perhaps that philosophy now is coming through.
The Hitman Bret Hart set up, whip to the rope coming off, and a kick misses. Oh no, and Bret Hart right back on the leg.
With one well-aimed kick, the Undertaker is back on the ground, and the Hitman's back in charge.
Right back in control. And Bret Hart is going to let the Undertaker know who's boss here in this matchup.
You read about it all the time. Knee injuries ending careers of great athletes. And Bret Hart is obviously attempting to end the career of The Undertaker with a debilitating knee injury. Now Bret Hart, with a leg grapevine, will not only put pressure on the knee, but on the ankle as well. Bret using moments ago the Undertaker's own toe.
And again, sound strategy on the part of Bret the Hitman Hart. We have seen him use this strategy against The Undertaker in previous matches. And Bret Hart, however, They're receiving an elbow, I believe, from The Undertaker as The Undertaker tries to get back to his feet. And
Look out!
well, but you can see, he just doesn't have what he had before. Headbutt to the small of the back, repeatedly by Bret Hart.
Right in the kidneys by the champion.
Bret Hart desperately wants to be the WWF champion more than anything else in the world. Here's that cover. 2 in.
No! That side Russian leg sweep wasn't quite enough to keep the challenger for the WWF title down.
And Bret Hart now with The Undertaker trying to set him up. Let's see what he did. He gets him over. Wow! That was impressive.
Snap suplex. The
1,
cover.
2 in. Oh!
You can almost feel Bret Hart turning the pressure up here and gaining and building confidence.
Bret Hart with The Undertaker. Off balance up in the air. Drives him into the back area. Small to the back. Bret now perhaps changing strategy a bit. Working on that lower back as we have seen going from the leg to the lower back. And now where's he going? Oh!
He's going down.
That huge foot of The Undertaker. That size 17 boot right into the face of Bret Hart.
Turnbuckle pad, reminiscent of what happened earlier.
Now let's see if The Undertaker can mount the offensive he wants to. Bret Hart set up for the ride to the ropes, off in. This time The Undertaker missing again, and oh, double pop! Both men clotheslining each other at the same time, both men down. Who has the greater recuperative ability?
That remains to be seen, but the champion still has that championship advantage. The Undertaker must beat Bret Hart to leave Birmingham tonight with a WWF title.
And he must beat him by either a pinfall or a submission.
Oh, no!
Mixed reaction again.
Look out, Bret!
Both competitors, nonetheless, giving it their all for leg drop into the lower abdominal area by The Undertaker.
That may be enough.
It might be, considering.
Oh! Undertaker barely able to stand.
Again, make a wish, another leg drop.
And Bret Hart, I think he about halfway blocked it. And Bret's trying to turn this thing into a sharpshooter.
What?
Bret's trying to go to the sharpshooter.
I think he has it.
He does!
The sharpshooter on The Undertaker.
Right in the center of the ring. The Undertaker is far away from the ropes.
It's over. He's got him cinched up. There's nothing The Undertaker can do.
The Undertaker was able to counter this at SummerSlam. No one's ever done it before or done it since. Until tonight.
I cannot believe it.
Where did The Undertaker get that power? Bret Hart right back on him, quick as a cat.
His legs have got to be damaged.
There's no doubt. The hitman Bret Hart, again, driving down into the legs now. Can Bret repeat? Can he put him back in? Here we go, stepping over. This time, Undertaker has him by the throat.
Bret may be about ready to go for a ride that has a hell of a landing, but no.
What a matchup! These men are giving it everything they have, just what you would expect on Sky Box Office. There's nothing left.
This is the full Monty, McMahon.
Off the rope. Oh,
The end is near for Bret Hart.
I don't know. It just might be. 1, 2, and this time he. Oh.
That's how badly Bret Hart wants to retain the coveted WWF title. A lesser man would have been down and stayed down for the 3.
The hitman Bret Hart outside, over in front of us now.
What's he looking for? Wait.
And Bret Hart has a timekeeper's bell in his hand. And the Undertaker right back in. No. Bret Hart trying to use that. Had Bret Hart used that bell, he would have been disqualified. Don't tell me. The Undertaker's going to crash in it. No! Undertaker! Look out!
Bret Hart downstairs, right on the knee again. The referee he got the bell out of the Undertaker's hand, and Bret Hart took advantage. The veteran from Calgary, able to take advantage.
The referee took the bell out of the ring, but the Hitman took the leg from the Undertaker.
And Bret Hart is just all over the Undertaker. Oh, no. What was that?
He got a cameraman.
What happened
The
there?
cameraman is out.
Bret Hart outside with the Undertaker. Look out!
Oh, my God!
What a collision! Bret Hart's body and the steel ring steps.
And again, the official allowing a bit of latitude here.
Referee's using his count, but both these guys can be counted out here. It'll get back in the
I
ring
don't
in a
think that's
hurry.
what the official wants either. Both men finally back in the ring now. And again, they have come to Birmingham to give it everything they have. And that's what you're getting. No, look at that. Bret Hart hanging onto the rope. The Undertaker trying to maul him now. Here comes Bret. No! Oh!
Oh, my gosh! That could break him in half.
Unbelievable.
Bret Hart's body just contorted and bent around the ring post. You're gonna have kidney damage, you're gonna have broken ribs, a busted up back.
In any event, he's still in this matchup. There's no quit in Bret Hart. There's no quit in The Undertaker.
Oh, no. Here he goes.
Whoa!
Man! We've seen The Undertaker power out of Bret Hart's sharpshooter, and now we've seen the Hitman throw The Undertaker from the top rope.
Unbelievable matchup we are witnessing here tonight for the World Wrestling Federation title. What a right hand by Bret Hart. A scoop down. It's over. No, it's not. Undertaker driven to the rope. Here we go. Rep 1, 2. He got him.
No, he didn't. Oh, I thought we had new champion.
Tremendous matchup. Absolutely phenomenal.
And Undertaker goes up. Look at this.
What?
Undertaker's gonna be, no. Undertaker's just, oh, it's Bret Hart. Bret Hart is up.
Bret Hart holding on the ropes for dear life.
No, Bret Hart. Bret Hart is, look at that.
Bret Hart, his neck is in the ropes. The ropes are like a vice on the neck of the champion.
Somebody help him, he's hung.
Oh, the Undertaker. Undertaker, number one. Undertaker, right there with Bret Hart. The official trying to get the Undertaker off of Bret Hart. Bret Hart's in trouble. Bret Hart can't breathe. He's in trouble. Like a vice right there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Whoa.
Oh. Undertaker just chokes down the referee. Here comes the WWF officials.
Trying to get Bret Hart finally out of that. Whether you like Bret Hart or not, he was in trouble. Oh, no. Oh, no. No.
No!
And now, another official. No! And now, no!
I think 99% of these fans have now turned on The Undertaker.
I wouldn't say that. I just think The Undertaker has lost it. The Undertaker has completely lost it. Nonetheless, notwithstanding the disqualification. The Undertaker looking down on Bret Hart and knowing full well that WWF title, as far as he's concerned, that should be his.
Look out! Leg it, Bret, leg it!
And here is your winner by disqualification and still World Wrestling Federation Champion, Bret Hitman Hart!
Oh, wait a minute. The Undertaker coming right back over here. He may be going after the ring announcer. Ring announcer's taken right off. Ring announcer's out of here.
Ring announcer Carson Schaefer just doing his job. But the Undertaker taking some exception to that, but we've got a referee down, a WWF official down, and the Undertaker wants the WWF title.